Hi everyone, this is Will Stites, and I'm here to break down the video that I showed last week pertaining to the trap and roll. The trap and roll explained. So when I made the video last week, I made it for the Jiu-Jitsu community. But what I didn't know is that so many people outside the Jiu-Jitsu community would see the video and really become exposed to Jiu-Jitsu for the very first time. And let me tell you, I received a lot of positive feedback and a lot of great questions in the comments that I want to address right now. But let me go over the move real quick that I showed last week, and then I'll break down the questions for you. So, just as a recap, the move was as follows. The attacker is on top of you, and he's pinning your throat down with one hand, and he's striking you with the opposite hand. And I addressed in the video, most people try to sit up, in which they can't because the throat is being wedged, or they try to block the opposite arm from the punches, which could save you for a couple seconds. But since the bad guy has a lot of mobility and striking power, he could easily find his way around the block and then fill the space with some aggressive punches. But let's also address some other questions that I received and break those down as well. So if my training partner in this situation right here is on top of me, who's playing the role as the bad guy, is pinning my throat down and striking with the opposite hand, some people were like, Will, just go for the eyes. Jam your thumb in their eye socket. And I'm like, great, that could absolutely work. Dirty fighting tactics, eyes, throat, groin. And see what he's doing? He's still punching me. But one thing also is this, striking those smaller targets require pinpoint accuracy and power. So for example, right now I'm punching against the ground, which is going to be very hard to generate power anyways. But two, if I were to make contact, that's going to upset him even more, and he's going to start raining even more punches on me, which could definitely make the situation go from bad to worse. Now, one other comment that I received was, man, just grab your gun, grab your knife, because I carry. And that's the thing. You could grab it, but one thing's for certain is, where do most people carry their weapons? Where do most people carry their gun? On their hip, holstered by their hip, or in their waistband, which is around their hip. But see his knees? They're directly over my hips, over my waistband. So accessing that weapon is going to be difficult in itself. And again, he's still striking you, which is going to be very, very difficult to block when those strikes are coming down. So what I told everyone to do was you could trap and roll. But let's break down the trap and roll, because some people were like, really? Could that really work? And the answer is yes. And let me show you why. So I trap his wrist with a thumbless grip. What does this do? It keeps his hand from being able to post wide, but it doesn't stop his arm from retracting laterally. So that's why I trap his elbow with my thumb. So now try to pull your arm out. Nope, it's my arm now. But here's the secret ingredient. I trap his foot on the same side as the trapped wrist and elbow. So as you can see, an entire side is trapped. And now, can I roll him over? Absolutely. And here's why. Because my hips are directly underneath his hips. So I use my feet to bridge my hips northward, which what? Makes him go past his center of gravity, which makes him become weightless. And since he's weightless, it makes it super easy to roll towards the trap side. But you'll see that he has a free hand. Even if he tries to base himself out and stop the roll, like try to stop it, he can't, because I have the same side trapped and I'm rolling towards that same side. And now you end up on top of the fight, which gives you a couple options. You can step over his legs and achieve the top of the mount to where you can control him further, or since you're between his knees or in his guard, you can frame his hips and get up and get away and call for help. It's all situational depending on what the solution calls for. So I hope this helps answer any questions regarding the trap and roll or Jiu-Jitsu as a whole. Because what's Jiu-Jitsu about? It's about using minimal effort to achieve maximum results. And the trap and roll is a beautiful example of that. So let me know if there are any other questions. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this will help you start your jiu-jitsu journey.